So the holidays may be over, but the season of savings continues at the TDC retail outlets. Shop your way on Thursday, 31st December 2020. Listen up. Rotating discount sale. TDC Home and Building Depots and TDC Business Center. Up to 30% in savings with a different discount every hour, plus an extra 5% in savings if you're at the cashier when the buzzer sounds. And wait, there's more. End of year sale at TDC Automotive Divisions and City Drugstore Nevis. Get 25% discount in store all day long to start your new year right. OMG! YES! The place to shop and save before 2020 ends is your favorite TDC retail stores.
Shop at Rams, the good food people. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas from Rams.
This Christmas at Rams Supermarket is free. This December, shop all Rams Supermarkets and take advantage of all the in-store specials and free giveaways. Celebrate Christmas with Rams, where you're guaranteed better prices, better quality, and better value for your money. Happy holidays from Rams, the good food people.
Terms and conditions apply. See in stores for details.
If I can make one wish come true, it's to spend Christmas with.
And Flow brings us all closer together with special Christmas offers for you, like free installation of high-speed internet for your home when you sign up. On the go, top up $35 and enjoy 2 gigabytes bonus data. Plus, enjoy great handset savings to share every special moment. Flow connects you to all you want for Christmas. Conditions apply.
Good morning, St. Kitts and Nevis, and welcome to another edition of Voices right here on 1FM 98.9. Today is Tuesday, a blessed Tuesday, December 29th, 2020. I am your host for today, Devon Cornelius. You know, we are coming down. This is the last Tuesday for the year. So all the fantastic Tuesdays and all the happy Tuesdays that you wanted to have, this is your last chance. Today is the last Tuesday for 2020. So make good use of your Tuesday. Thank you so much to our first time and usual listeners for taking time out of your busy schedule to tune in to Voices right here on 1FM 98.9. And, you know, as we prepare for the new year, I can only imagine how many persons, will be having their things to accomplish for the new year. So for the new year, you want to maybe build a house, buy a car. You want to do something new. You want to transform your life, and you want to just bring something fresh and something new to the table. So as we prepare ourselves for the new year 2021, and I can't even believe that we're heading to 2021. 2020 literally just started. I remember being at the Four Seasons um, at the front desk, walking down when the fireworks were going off, and we were bringing in and ringing in the new year 2020. And many persons were looking forward to this year to be a year of success and a year of wealth and health and happiness and a year of, I don't even know what to say, but we thought that 2020 would have been a year of all things good. And then, coronavirus came and it initiated an entire pandemic and basically mashed up the world. Economies were shattered, lives were lost, and people are still dying from this deadly virus. But as we wind down 2020 and we enter the new year, can begin to make that change in your life and begin to set goals and set targets that you want to meet and things that you want to accomplish for 2021. Now, we celebrated Christmas. Christmas for me, I can speak on my own behalf. I don't know about you, but I will give you the opportunity to call and say how was your Christmas. But Christmas for me was very, very good. It was fantastic. I had the opportunity of spending time with family and friends, immediate family, extended family. On Friday, Christmas Day, we had basically a Christmas get together, family and friends from the area and from all across. They came and we had a good time. It was very, very fun, and the nice traditional way of celebrating Christmas. You have your ham and your turkey and your chicken and all that stuff. But let's take our first caller for this morning. Good morning, caller. You're listening to Voices.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing fine. And you?
I'm blessed. You hear me?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I wanted to call in. I want to get in the program this morning with traffic with the talking trash. But somehow, anyway, I didn't get what I want to say today. I want to pick up those individuals that after, in the spirit of Christmas and Juve, the garbage collectors go around and pick up our waste. And I sure they get a sense of relief that they didn't have to do it this year.
Yes.
If they might miss the little overtime, I should get that relief that they don't have to see all this garbage that we left behind after some kind of fit. Going forward, I hope and so on that, we do a little better.
Mm-hmm.
And I really concerned there's some garbage piling up there to the back of Rams, they call Caravana.
Mm-hmm.
There's some garbage and so on people left behind. I don't know what, whether night or morning or whatever. So going forward, as the Minister for Health from Nevis, Mr. Evelyn, stated that, they're clamping down and they're going to stamp down on these things and so on. And I hope to hear you laugh more when Mr. Henry call him. I just love to hear you laugh. So, Mr. Henry, if you're listening, make me start laughing, please. All right, take care. All the best for 20. No plans, please. No plans for 2021.
Just live life.
Just when you come in, just say thanks. Just say thanks.
Great. Thank you so much, caller. And just for a point of correction, Minister Evelyn, he's the Minister of Environment for the Federation. The Health Minister on Nevis is Minister Hazel Brandy Williams. She's the Junior Minister of Health. So, Mr. Evelyn, I think he was speaking in Parliament about the trash and persons littering and so. But he's the Minister of Environment for St. Kitts and Nevis. But thank you, caller, so much, and thank you for your input. Just before that caller came in, talking about Christmas and some of the traditional things that took place, and Christmas for me was really fun. It was really good, and considering that we're in a pandemic and things are different, it was very good. And to see persons doing their usual Christmas events, of course, with the protocols and guidelines. I'm very, very happy that persons were able to celebrate Christmas this year. You had a few persons that were assisting because, usually for Christmas, the children are accustomed to getting their gifts and their presents from mommy or daddy or some family. But, because of the economic fallout, many persons are not in a position to provide any gifts or presents for their family. So the persons were out there assisting and making sure that children all around, all across St. Kitts and Nevis had a very bright and a very, very warm Christmas. I had a bright and warm Christmas, in my opinion. I don't know about you, but I'll give you the opportunity to call and say, how was your Christmas? What were some of the things that you did this year? Did you do anything different? Did you repeat what you are accustomed to do? We await your calls. And as we await your calls, tonight is going to be rather exciting. I'm still making up my mind whether I should attend, but I have two events. I have a meeting to attend, and then I have this Calypso show. I'm a fan of Calypso. I'm a fan of Calypso, and if you know me and if you know my name, a question was just posed here at me by one of my co-workers. Who am I back in? But I don't even want to say because it's going to be an uproar. But I wish them all the best. Tonight. Tonight is going to be rather exciting. You have a few Nivisions who are participating. And as a Nivision, I wish all of you the very best. I remember for the past 4 years being a backup vocalist for the Calypso show in Nevis, and it was a fantastic experience. It was a fantastic experience. Calypso is different. Calypso, it tells the story. It informs the public, the general public, of what is really happening, and you learn so much from listening to Calypso music. The creativity, not just in the music, but in the lyrics. I tip my hat and kudos to those people who write the lyrics for these tunes, because they are through the roof. The creativity, and I don't know what does be going to their mind sometime when they're writing this music, but the music, the lyrics are very powerful and meaningful, and they're very, 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 very funny. And you just have to sit back and like, what is this? What is this? But during my 4 years being a backup vocalist for the Calypso show, I have heard, I've listened to some great Calypso music. And I remember preparing for the 10th, very, very exciting opportunity. And of course, it was very exhausting having to learn sometimes 20, 30, 40 songs, because I think you would have the Calypsonian that would come with 2 songs, one for the 10s and one for the finals or something like that. But then for the finals you have 2 rounds, and so sometimes you have to learn the songs, and you have some songs that are very straightforward, very easy to learn, and then you have those that are just all over the place. I'm going to be frank. They're just all over the place, and so you have to really concentrate, and you have to really, study this music. But singing Calypso is very fun, and if it wasn't for COVID, let me say here, if it wasn't for COVID and all of what took place in 2020, if we had Culturama, I might sign up to be a part of the Calypso show. So instead of being a backup vocalist, I would have been one of the participants, busting a Calypso tune. But Calypso is fun, Calypso is exciting, and so encouraging persons to tune in this evening for the Calypso show. The finals, December 29th at the Carnival Village. I think persons can attend, but you have the COVID-19 protocols in place, and I think tickets are very much limited. But Socrates will be going up against 20 persons. So in the past, it was 10-1. Now it's 20-1. So it's going to be very exciting. And in my opinion, it's a highly anticipated show. Highly anticipated, and many persons are looking forward to it. Now, there was Juve, the virtual experience, Juve, and that was, again, through the roof. I have never witnessed anything like that before. The production, the quality of the production, the performances, it was top notch. And I rate the entire thing 10 out of 10. And kudos to those persons who organized the virtual Juve. It felt as if you were in Juve. So for those persons who are who were missing Juve and said, "Boy, we had a Juve this year. I can't go Juve." I think you were at Juve this year. It was a fantastic experience, and the carnival, they reached an unprecedented number in views, 1 million views across all platforms. 1 million views. That is something that anyone would be proud of. So congratulations and kudos to the committee, to Miss Hawley and her team for the hard work that they have been doing. Yes, COVID came and COVID said, look, you can't have all these social gatherings and all these social events, so we're going to have to make you guys go to a virtual platform, an online platform. And I think the committee, they did a superb job, a wonderful job in making sure that we still have a good carnival regardless of what is happening. But, you know, with carnival going online, I think more persons were able to spend time with their family this Christmas. And so even though COVID-19 may have cancelled the physical aspect of carnival, many persons were able to spend time with their family. Let's just take a short break to acknowledge our sponsors for this first segment of Voices on 1FM 98.9, and we will return to continue our discussion.
If I could make one wish come true, it's to spend Christmas with.
And Flow brings us all closer together with special Christmas offers for you, like free installation of high-speed internet for your home when you sign up. On the go, top up $35 and enjoy 2 gigabytes bonus data. Plus, enjoy great handset savings to share every special moment. Flow connects you to all you want for Christmas. Conditions apply.
Shop at Rams, the good food people. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas from Rams.
This Christmas at Rams Supermarket is free. This December, shop all Rams Supermarkets and take advantage of all the in-store specials and free giveaways. Celebrate Christmas with Rams, where you're guaranteed better prices, better quality, and better value for your money. Happy holidays from Rams, the good food people.
Terms and conditions apply. See in stores for details.
Mary, why you look so depressed?
Girl, nothing happening this season.
Are you kidding? You've never heard about the masquerade of savings at TDC Insurance?
Girl, tell me more.
This season, you'll get up to 60% off your motor insurance premium and up to 30% off your property insurance premium. Plus, you get a chance to win up to $1,500 in TDC gift cards in their masquerade savings raffle.
Some mask? Like a mask? After all, TDCIC keeping us protected. TDCIC, we take good care of you. Guaranteeing you peace of mind.
Welcome back to Voices right here on WinFM 98.9, your radio station. I'm your host for today, Devon Cornelius. Tuesday, December 29, 2020. On Friday, we will be celebrating 2021. And you guys are looking forward to it. Some of us will be going to church. I'll be going to church, let me just say that, for the watch night service. And then you have those persons who will be having their New Year's party, whether it be at their home or whatever, I don't know. But big things are happening, big things are going for 2020 and for 2021. And so we are gearing up for a new year. And yes, if, as the caller stated earlier, don't plan. Whatever happened, happened. But I know we like to plan, we like to make sure that this is in place and that is in place. And, for the month of January and for the month of February, we will be doing this or we will be doing that. But I'm sure for 2020, we all had plans for April. We all had plans for May, June, July. And then COVID came. And so what the caller is saying is that for 2021, just, expect the unexpected. We did not expect COVID-19 to come. We did not expect COVID-19 to be here. But for our first-time listeners, you can call us at 662-0989, 762-0989, and 466-0989. Call us today and let us talk about your Christmas Carnival experience. How has it been for you? What were some of the changes that you made? And also, as the Calypsonians prepare for their show tonight. Tonight is all about Calypso and the Calypsonians. Tonight is the finals. Tonight, Tuesday, 29th day of December, right there at the Carnival Village. They will have the showdown of the Carnival, of the Calypso, And so you can call and say who you're supporting. I'm not going to tell you guys who I'm supporting, because I'm not supporting anybody. Whoever wins, wins. But I think it's going to be very, very exciting. Listening to some of the music, listening to the music of these Calypsonians, man, as I said before, I tip my hat to the writers. Kudos to them. They have been doing a wonderful job over the years. I have seen some lyrics over the past 4 or 5 years. And oh my, sometimes I have to say, wow, you guys are bold. But as I said before, Calypso is about telling a story. Telling the story that the regular man, the normal man, the small man would want to hear. Or some of the complaints and some of the concerns and some of the issues that the small man within society would want to voice. Because we often hear from the officials how this is going. We often hear from the politicians how this is going. We never hear from the man in the community. How are you doing? Especially during this period of uncertainty. How are you doing? And so that is what Calypso does. If you know Calypso, you know what Calypso does. But I'm telling you, in my opinion, I believe that is what Calypso does. It tells a story and it sheds light on things that are being covered up. And as we are celebrating Carnival, a number of exciting events. Oh, let's take this call. Good morning, caller. You're on the air.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Host.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
To your listeners, I hope you would have had a good Christmas and looking forward to a Christ-centered New Year.
Yes, definitely.
Now, really and truly this year was a year that I can only describe from a biblical perspective as Jesus, in his message to the people of his day, described a period of time as the beginning of sorrow. And why I'm saying this is because, for me, this pandemic that affects the world have brought so much sorrow, and a magnitude never really experienced by mankind. And if the beginning of sorrow had started, well, I must. So in living memories, I can say this, for me, can be identified as the beginning of sorrow for mankind. And looking forward, of course, to 2021, we know that God is in control. That is why he sent his son, born in a manger. He came, he suffered, he died, he rose again. He ascended to the Father, and he looking forward to come again to save mankind, not from sin this time, but from destruction. And it's interesting that he said among his followers in these days that unless he shorten the days in which we are living in now, no flesh shall be saved. And for me, we all can hope in God, hope in Jesus, who is the wonderful Counselor, the mighty God, the Prince of Peace, the everlasting Father. Hope in him. Because we see how the world is. We witness that leaders are helpless all over the world. And there's great really anxiety and hope as we look forward to our Savior Jesus Christ. Because I believe, as I said, this, for me, is the beginning of sorrow for mankind. And 2021, for me, as we look forward, would just be a continuation. It's like a woman into the world, having to meet with pain after pain. But through it all, we have a Redeemer who said he would shorten the time, to save us from really destruction. Already we look at a great sign that Israel neighbors are coming with peace with her. You have about 4 nations in quick time have established diplomatic relationship with Israel. And as President Trump leave office, President Biden, working with the European Union, would have a great opportunity to ensure, according to Bible prophecy, that Israel would be at peace with her neighbors, just as Jesus is about to put in his appearance. So, there are great prophecies taking place right before our eyes. And as I said, we have a Savior in Jesus Christ, to whom the government, the future government of this earth, the kingdom, when he come, he would set up, he would rule with justice, with peace, where the lamb would lay down with the lion, where there would be no disease, no hunger, where there would be justice. And we cannot really wait. As John the Revelation said, even so come, Lord Jesus. Thank you very much.
Thank you, caller. Thank you so much for your input here on our program, Voices. You are listening to Voices here on 1FM 98.9. I'm your host, Devon Cornelius. If you want to call us, you can call us at 662-0989, 762-0989, and 466-0989. Let us say, if we have no calls, let us just say a quick thank you to our sponsors. We have one call. Let's take this call. Good morning, caller. You're on Voices.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today, Mr. Cornelius?
I'm doing well, thank you. And you?
I listened to the program at its inception, and you basically want your callers to weigh in on what was your Christmas experience.
Correct.
And then I listened to the first caller that made a valid point in terms of considering what has transpired on us like, suddenly. No one was expecting such a drastic change that has, reset our economy, our way of life, and everything has been disrupted. That we are wisely speaking and going forward. If you do going to plan, plan in stages. Don't have this long-term plan because, have a plan B, so to speak. And I agree with that caller. I also agree with the caller just now from a biblical perspective. But before I go there with the last caller, something dawned on me. And I think it's timely because we are in this, what we call Christmas and Carnival. And to me, both events are very colorful. So my message and the revelation that I receive, and I will continue to educate on whatever level. And I used to say good morning to Mrs. Henry. And there's also a female caller who normally calls in and brings both valuable issues and, comments and what have you to the fore. So I wish to say good morning. I don't know her name, also to that lady. And, the colorful season and the carnival, it came to me in something that has boggled me a long time. We have heard about Joseph's father and what probably would have created an envy amongst the children of what we would say Israel, Yasser, Ra, or what have you. He was given a special cloak, coat, what have you, amongst his brothers that probably was given one also, but it wasn't as colorful. And that color with the Christmas and Carnival season is what brought to my mind to what I want to say. And so, Joseph was given this color, this coat of many colors, very colorful, synonymous with this time of the year. And because of that, the brothers, along with other things, was envy of him. But then we see that Joseph went on to become a king, or what have you, vizier under the Pharaoh. And, you just don't get those positions like that in certain dynasties if you're not of the bloodline. You just kind of go to England and tell the queen, I want to be royal. And then she's going to come and knight you. I say, like, okay, your blood is royal now, your lineage is royal, and yes, as soon as I pass, you're going to go on the throne. And the like. But something had happened in Egypt where Joseph was exalted to this high status. And his brothers came and did not even recognize him. I would not go into why they did not recognize him, but they are intelligent people. What is the coat, that clothing of many colors that his father was giving him? In the tradition today, if you would search the world over as to, does this still continue? Does this tradition still continue? Because in our mind, we are taken aback to say, well, these events happened thousands of years And these people are extinct today. And so these things are done away with. But not so. Just the world over. And if you're going to identify any Israel person, as the second caller mentioned, some Israel person, and dive into the Bible and be very careful as to who you want to identify as Israel people, if they are carbon copies or not, and search the scriptures and search the world over and see who still uphold those things today. And you will see the people, they are not extinct. We were scattered all over the world. And even though you and I, Father, may not have woven a coat and given it to you, because we have lost certain tradition, it still continues intact today. Search the world over and to see who continued these traditions still, to identify the people who will consider to be Israel people today or not. Because I know the book of Revelation says, those who are calling themselves by such a name and are not, and even those who have added to the book and has taken away from the book to make it seem like they are not.
Right. Thank you, caller, for your input. If we have no more calls at this time, we'll just take a short break to acknowledge our sponsors, and we will return to wrap up this first segment of Voices. And we will break at 12 for the midday news.
So the holidays may be over, but the season of savings continues at the TDC retail outlets. Shop your way on Thursday, 31st December 2020. Listen up. Rotating discount sale. TDC Home and Building Depots and TDC Business Center. Up to 30% in savings with a different discount every hour, plus an extra 5% in savings if you're at the cashier when the buzzer sounds. And wait, there's more. End of year sale at TDC Automotive Divisions and City Drugstore Nevis. Get 25% discount in store all day long to start your new year right. OMG! YES! The place to shop and save before 2020 ends is your favorite TDC retail stores.
Shop at Rams, the good food people. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas from Rams.
This Christmas at Rams Supermarket is free. This December, shop all Rams supermarkets and take advantage of all the in-store specials and free giveaways. Celebrate Christmas with Rams, where you're guaranteed better prices, better quality, and better value for your money. Happy holidays from Rams, the good food people.
Terms and conditions apply. See in stores for details.
If I can make one wish come true, it's to spend Christmas with.
And Flow brings us all closer together with special Christmas offers for you, like free installation of high-speed internet for your home when you sign up. On the go, top up $35 and enjoy 2 gigabytes bonus data. Plus, enjoy great handset savings to share every special moment. Flow connects you to all you want for Christmas. Conditions apply.
Welcome back. Good morning. Let's take this call. Good morning, caller. You're on Voices.
Well, good morning, Kevon. How are we doing?
Good morning. This is Devon, Miss Henry.
I've warned you already, you know. Devon, this is Devon Brown?
This is Devon Cornelius.
Devon Cornelius.
Yes.
Look, you got to check out this Devon Brown business, you know. You also would like...
Kevon Brown. It's Kevon Brown and Devon Cornelius.
That's what I mean. I am still trying to work out the mystery. Is it coincidental? Is there correlation? You know the statistics, right? The correlation. Now, Happy Christmas.
Thank you, and I hope you had a
I give
wonderful
God thanks,
Christmas.
you know. I hope you enjoyed it.
I did.
When you're young, enjoy it, yeah? When you are young, some of us say we're putting up what we're supposed to enjoy. Solomon say two things you're allowed to do: eat and drink, and so that's the only thing guaranteed, eh? He said, and fear God. And I see we have the biblical angle now. It is quite nice, you know. But I let me say what Jesus said. He who does the will of my Father is the one who loves me. Not in the talking, it is in the doing. It is in the obedience. Now, let me commend, you know, the day I was complaining about the steel ball thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I put on my television the night, and it was on. And I was so pleased, because I don't complain to get on, you know. I said, God, man, I said, sometimes it is good when you speak. I was just saying, how can I get anybody to put me on, you know? So I enjoyed it, and I compliment Nevis come to take over. What did young lady say? Corona saved them.
Nevis represented
Lord Jesus,
well.
so tonight,
They were
Corona done
represented
saved
well
them,
at
saved
that.
them from us. How it go? Talk to people, you pretending that you're back in the body. You carry home the steel band things, and tonight you want to carry home the calypso. Talk the truth, nobody could stop you.
Well,
Yeah, but
let's
ain't
see
back
what's
in
going to
nobody.
happen.
You're backing somebody.
Huh?
You're backing somebody.
No,
You're
man.
backing divisions to win.
Well, I'm a division, and I want the divisions to do well, but
Yeah, but you say, but you're backing nobody.
I mean, really backing nobody, to be honest. But I just want the
Nobody in
divisions to
particular,
do well.
but divisions in general.
Divisions in general.
Well, I backing everybody. May the best man or the woman win. I have a feeling that female's going to win again, you know.
Yeah.
I have a feeling. And I really love some of the songs. I like Lord Cut's song. Lord Cut, I'm sorry that you're not keeping so well, but take it easy. Live long. Live long, because you still have years to put in to serve God, eh? Doctor, you get it, do. He and the other one, but you're not allowed to hear energetic songs.
Right.
And I like what his name song? Astro?
Yes.
Why don't you keep going with that song? Tell Astro I talk in my mind.
So who you think?
know?
Who you think gonna win tonight?
I mean, you know. I don't know. Godfrey could win, you know. The tribute to Ayatollah.
Mm-hmm.
The songs sound good. The one about reading lines, some of them are good. When I listen to the lyrics, I like to listen to the lyrics. That fellow who sings Plantation Legacy,
Mm-hmm.
some of them just need a little tuning fork, you know what I mean?
Right.
To get the right key. Yeah, I think some of them should work on their singing.
Well, that has always been, and I could say so. That has always been a challenge over the years. You would listen to some of the Calypsonians, and even though they would have
Good lyrics,
good music, some of them cannot sing, and it's not to
But you could learn to sing, you know?
yeah, not to throw on them or anything like that, but
No, facts are facts.
it is the truth, and
Yeah,
the
but
problem
yeah.
problem is that some of them really make an effort to learn how to sing, and some of them just don't care. But imagine you learning how to sing. You may not have a melodious voice and a sexy voice, but imagine you singing properly with good lyrics, good music, good stage presence, and good stage performance. Then nobody have nothing on you. Nobody have nothing on you.
You know, but seriously, you know, you all have some of them, some Namibian Calypsonians. They got to up the game.
Yeah, yeah. I agree.
You know. Yeah, I mean, everybody know Brother Southsap. He has improved a lot, you know. He always have good lyrics, but he falls short in the harmony part. But he usually have very, very good lyrics.
Yeah. And you know what used to make me cringe is you there singing the backup vocals to them and you harmonizing as the backup vocalist.
Oh Lord.
You're harmonizing.
The backup, that is where the trouble starts.
So you're harmonizing and
when
the
you sing on
Calypsonian
one
singing.
key,
Oh God. Jesus help us.
and they back up over there, singing their own thing. Sometimes actually I think they spoil people calypso too. Or sometimes their voice is too high.
Yeah. They
You may have
overpower.
a kind of tenor kind of calypso voice, and you hear this high pitched soprano. You know?
But once you have the right key, then it should be able to mesh well.
Maybe someone will leave the key home, you know. Some of them, maybe they got the right key but the wrong lock.
Right.
So all of you Calypsonians are not criticizing you. A little critical analysis. Is
Yeah. Honestly.
Because I mean, I couldn't do it. Maybe I can, you know, but I do appreciate. I tell people, look, when I listen to the Calypsonians and their songs and the content, I say they do very well, you know. Our people do very, very well. Why I say so? We have all these English teachers. Well, I was a mathematics teacher. Who can't write a calypso? I always believe that the people who teach English in school literature should be able to assist the Calypsonians because they teach in poetry and all of that. How come they can't write a song?
Right. That is so true. But then you have a situation where the Calypsonians, they are not English teachers. They probably did not do well in English in school, but they're writing good music.
I give them a lot of credit.
Yeah.
High credit. They deserve it. Because here you have people, and then sometimes we criticize them when we should maybe help to correct some of the errors that we hear. You know? And maybe what they should do, you know, I always think about it. Some people don't know that all of these pop singers and all of that hip-hop and so, they don't neither write nor nothing.
No, they're just singing.
Maybe we could encourage people to write songs, just write the lyrics.
Oh, yeah, and submit them, right?
Yes, and let some Calypsonians choose what they want to. Even some of the students in the States, they sell songs.
Right.
You think Michael Jackson write those years? No.
But just make it quick, Miss Henry. We have one more call on the line just before we break at 12.
Yes, I want you to have a caller.
Yes.
So I comment tonight. Well, Socrates is king right now, right?
Yes.
I wouldn't say he can win. He could win. But I expect a bigger challenge. I look into Godfrey and some of the females, but it come like you got to set it up because when the females win, they want to abandon the cannibal village and the men want to run. Enough of that. I'll come back later.
Thank you so much for your input. Do we still have that call? Yes, we have a call. Good morning, caller. You're on Voices.
Yes, good morning. First, let me wish you a blessed holiday. I'm just calling really to send out condolences for to my cousin on the passing of her husband, Nathaniel Ordain, better known as Chocho from Molyneux. He resided in St. Croix, but he passed on Christmas Day in Boston. So to the family home, I send my sympathy also to them, and because I don't know if people know that he passed, so I'm just bringing it over and sending my sympathy. And again, his name is Nathaniel Ordain, better known as Chocho from Molyneux. reside in St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Island, but passed in Boston on Christmas Day. Sympathy goes out to the family at home. You have a blessed day.
Thank you so much, caller, and my sympathies and condolences as well to the family of Nathaniel Ordain. We're now going to end this program, Voices, right here on 1FM 98.9. I was your host, Devon Cornelius. We will break at 12 for the midday news, and we will return at 12:30 for the second segment. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this program, and we look forward to hearing from you.
Are you wondering what to do this holiday season? Will it be the same? Will you be able to give your family all that they need? Well, with TDC Financial Services, all your holiday woes will disappear. You can get up to $35,000 unsecured for your holiday needs. Give us a call at 465-6516 or 469-5430 to find out how we can help to make your holidays happier for you and your family. TDC Financial Services, where money is made easy.
If I can make one wish come true, it's to spend Christmas with
And Flow brings us all closer together with special Christmas offers for you, like free installation of high-speed internet for your home when you sign up. On the go, top up $35 and enjoy 2 gigabytes bonus data. Plus, enjoy great handset savings to share every special moment. Flow connects you to all you want for Christmas. Conditions apply.
You found the sound. 98.9. Win FM.
We now bring you the Win FM Headline News. The Win FM Headline News is brought to you by Caribbean Alliance, KDP Enterprises, The Grange, Carib Brewery, CNC Trading.
Without limits, happy and free. The skin you're in with no apology. The one to seize the day. Grab an LLB. Live, love, be. With LLB. Live, love, be. Live, love, be. Be who you know you can be. Grab an LLB. Live, love, be. Angostura, lemon, lime, and bitters. Live, love, be.
Maybe it's the way the brilliant gold liquid reflects our sunshine, or how the bright blue of its label mirrors the clear Caribbean skies overhead. Maybe it's the fresh, crisp taste of this beastly cold beer on a scorching hot day. Maybe it's even the way it brings us all together. But one thing is for sure, Carib is very much a part of who we are wherever we're from in the Caribbean. Carib. It's the way we play. Drink responsibly.
Did you know that the Grange Healthcare Facility is the first purpose-built non-governmental healthcare organization on St. Kitts, offering 24-hour nursing, therapeutic, and residential care for older adults? It's situated at Otley, 7 miles east of Vastair in beautifully landscaped surroundings. The Grange has a team of highly trained professionals and provides care that's rated as being comparable with UK and North American standards. The Grange offers varied accommodation to suit your individual needs, and our all-inclusive packages make the cost of care per hour the most competitive on the island. Services include convalescent care for all ages, daycare facilities for older adults, rehabilitation services, and training and continuing education for healthcare providers. For more information, call 466-5525 or 465-8020, fax 466-8221, or email thegrangehealth@gmail.com, or visit our website at www.grangehealthcarefacility.com.
Tis the season to save with Delayed Woman and Caribbean Alliance Insurance. Purchasing a new car this Christmas? Save up to 65% off. Yes, that's 65% off your motor insurance premiums. Switch and save up to an additional 30% discount on your premiums. Visit us at Liverpool Road, Bastier, St. Kitts, or Hunkins Drive, Nevis. Call 465-2631 or 469-5303. Promotion ends December 31st. Quotations valid until January 15. Terms and conditions apply. 'Tis the season to save up to 65% off.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Shipping your cargo shouldn't be a hassle. It can be as easy as a single call to Amerijet International, your worldwide cargo transportation solution. We provide all the services you need to ship your goods anywhere in the world. Whether your shipment is fresh, frozen, large or small, alive or hazardous, you can count on Amerijet to deliver it safe and sound. Amerijet International, by land, sea or air. We get it there. For more information, visit us online at www.amerijet.com or call us at KDP Enterprises, telephone number 466-9595.
A young man was shot and is now warded at the Joseph and France General Hospital. Police say the shooting occurred just after 10 p.m. last night in Limekiln. Further details were not made available at news time Tuesday morning, December 29th, but police promised to update the public shortly. Another man was reportedly wounded in Newtown, and police have also promised an update shortly. Port and Customs officials are continuing their public awareness outreach on WIN, offering information on COVID-19 protocols now in effect.
The authority, being Port Authority, being the custodians of the cargo, we deal with the storage and handling of the cargo when it relates to the releasing of it. What we do when you come from inside the waiting area, after you've been processed both by Customs and Port Authority, then we have a cargo ticketing process that the ticket goes behind and we identify your cargo and bring it forward. So a customs officer will call your name and identify that your cargo is ready and waiting for you to receive it, and then you can leave the compound. We have encountered so far a few hiccups here and there. We're asking persons to, one, when they come into the authority, to note the name of their driver and the vehicle number. If you're using a trucker, identify your trucker before you get inside. In addition, in our lines inside, we tried it with 10 persons in each instance, but on different occasions, we've accommodated 15.
Operations Officer of the St. Christopher Air and Seaport Authority, Tishel McLean. Thousands have reportedly taken advantage of special discount rates in effect for the month of December, but in some cases, some received less than they expected due to shipping issues.
We have had some problems with relations to the amount of cargo an individual is supposed to receive. Now, I can verify that over the last 2 weeks, we've had some short shipment via tropical and King Ocean vessels. So some persons, if you might have asked for 4 pieces, your shipment might have asked for 4 pieces, you might only receive 3 last week and 1 this week. Okay. So we're asking persons to understand that when it comes to shipping cargo, specifically out of the U.S., sometimes everything doesn't get on board, and if it's listed as short ship, then we will let you know, but it's a process that we have to go through.
Customs Officer of the Customs Department, Kishma Griffin, told WIN that many people have congratulated their efforts, but there were also complaints.
We've been getting a lot of claps. However, we've been getting some thumbs down also. Of course, people do not like the idea of their stuff being pre-examined with them not being present. But if they would understand the need and the necessity for this initiative, maybe they might appreciate what we are doing. We have to remember that we need to minimize the amount of people in one space, and this is the best way to be able to get it done. From previous years, you would come up to the port during a December season and not even a fly has space to move around because it's so congested and so tight. And that just was not possible this year.
Some people have also complained about missing goods.
We are also getting some feedback about missing goods. In terms of that, right now we are doing our investigations and we are looking into the matters, and we are tweaking as we go along to prevent any of this from occurring.
Reigning Calypso monarch King Socrates will defend his crown tonight, December 29th at Carnival City. It's Sugar Mass 49's Senior Calypso Finals featuring 20 Calypsonians. The event is reportedly sold out but will be streamed live on www.winmediaskn.com and other media. In the hunt for the title are Queen Brown Sugar, King Hollywood, King Craig, Lady Composer, Queen Independent, King Astro, Singing Sharon, Big Lice, Murray, Singing Sensation, King Irvin, Sackcloth and Ashes, King Socrates, Queen Diva, Queen Kibby, King Isawasop, Blanchett, Honesty, Queenie G, and King Godfrey.
Antigua and Barbuda-based Met Officer Dale Destin is predicting extreme wind and marine events across the Northeast Caribbean, including Antigua and Barbuda. According to Mr. Destin, the Howling Wind event will take place on Thursday, New Year's Eve, through to Saturday, January 2nd, whereas the life-threatening marine event will take place New Year's Eve night through Sunday, January 3rd. Warnings and advisory for strong winds, rough seas, and high surfs will be required for most islands. According to the meteorologist, gale force gusts, the equivalent of tropical storm force gusts, are likely, gusts exceeding over 48 miles per hour. Otherwise, the winds will frequently be above 25 miles per hour. The maximum sustained 10-minute wind speeds will likely reach around 31 miles per hour, whereas the maximum sustained 1-minute winds will reach around 35 miles per hour. The strongest winds are forecast for New Year's Day, especially across open waters, windward coastal areas, and elevated places. The prevailing wind direction will be northeast.
Radio personality and owner of Sugar City 90.3 FM, Val Thomas, has died. The management and staff of WIN extend deepest condolences to the family of Mr. Thomas and the management and staff of Sugar City 90.3 FM. The Office of the Prime Minister issued a statement Monday afternoon, December 28th, in which Prime Minister Dr. Timothy Harris described Mr. Thomas as having a strong personality and passion for politics and for life, imbued his outstanding journalism career with authenticity, intensity, originality, and a quest for justice. Dr. Harris added, "He was truly inimitable, not only in his witty style of questioning at press conferences, but also in the substance of his work, which covered subjects of national interest, notably healthcare and law and order, with dogged persistence and a determination that redounded to the benefit of his listening audience and the nation at large." On a personal note, Val T. was a valued friend and advisor who was cherished for his unvarnished opinions that provided keen insight and analysis with an eye towards facilitating the building of a stronger and safer future for his fellow citizens and residents of his beloved country, the Prime Minister stated. The Prime Minister extended deepest condolences to Mr. Thomas's mother, Dora, his children, extended family and friends, and the media community. He added that the media community had lost an inspirational leader and mentor.
It's Tuesday, December 29th, and it's time for your Barbados Today morning news update. Government is leaving no stone unturned in the fight to contain the spread of the COVID-19 virus, even as Barbadians prepare to ring in the new year. And Attorney General Dale Marshall has announced new protocols that will take effect from December 30th until January 6th next year that place more stringent limits on all gatherings, including parties, pleasure cruises, and outings at the beach. The new limited COVID-19 directive follows weeks of what has been described as reckless behavior involving locals and tourists, which intensified over the Christmas and Boxing Day weekend.
Any person who wishes to host an event which will cater for more than 150 people must first seek the permission of the protocol unit. Now, that figure has changed over the years. Over the months. We were at 250, we were at 500. But given what we are seeing now, we feel it is important to tighten those particular screws. So the new number is 150 persons for that period, 30th December to 6th January. Individuals who have already been given permission under the existing COVID Directive number 4, well, there's nothing that we can do about that. But let me say that the existing COVID Directive number 4 puts a strong burden on individuals hosting events to ensure that all of the participants follow the protocols, sanitize, wearing of masks, and physical distancing. And in addition to that, where those establishments do not ensure that their patrons comply, then the COVID unit already has the power to shut them down.
As part of the new measures, a joint task force has also been established, which includes the Barbados Defence Force, the Royal Barbados Police Force, and the COVID-19 Monitoring Unit to man both land and sea.
Because of the large number of events that we expect to happen over the next few days, it will be important to make sure that the members of the Royal Barbados Police Force receives the augmented support of the Barbados Defence Force. This is not uncommon. They already do it at Crapova. So I know it may seem a little bit of an unusual thing to say it on New Year's night, but there's simply too much at stake. And therefore, we will have a heightened set of joint patrols consisting of the Royal Barbados Police Force, led at all times by senior officers and supported by the BDF. Let me say too that the pleasure cruises, and you will have seen a lot of social media chatter about crowded vessels and so on, and we anticipate that some of this may be what people expect over the next few days. So for the first time, we are requiring, as a matter of law, that pleasure cruises must first seek the permission of the COVID unit. And the COVID unit will not just be saying yes or no, they will determine the maximum number of guests that a cruise can accommodate following their set criteria, and also stipulate any conditions that may be necessary.
The AG also disclosed that local establishments will be subjected to a 2-strike rule that will result in a total shutdown of an event.
So we're prepared to allow, not even to allow, we're prepared to accept that we will warn you once and we will warn you twice. But if the misconduct, if the failure to follow protocols persists, we will simply be shutting down all events that are in breach. So we're talking about pleasure craft on sea and festivities on land. We're also concerned about the congregating of large numbers of Barbadians, especially on our beaches and so on. And we know that a lot of Barbadians, this is a difficult economic time, and a lot of Barbadians are likely to go to view fireworks and things of that sort. And we feel that we have to put a damper on that, and therefore this current directive will stipulate that no group visiting a beach, and we may consider extending that to parks, we're working through that particular at this point in time, will be able to exceed 50 people, and that they must observe the physical distancing protocols unless they're members of the same household.
Solange Alfred, HTS News Force. Bound, beaten, and burnt, 51-year-old Winston Dorsety of Chassé Babono cries in agonizing pain on Christmas Eve as his body is removed from a burning house and neighbors free his hog-tied hands and feet. His gaping open wounds, which included second and third-degree burns, bloodied and blistered body, overcome with pain on the cold morning ground, with the dark cover of the night before yet to defer to the first blush of daylight. Residents who heard the shrieking cries for help had rushed to his aid, pulling him from the flames of a burning structure with the smell of burnt tissue and suffocating fumes overpowering the early morning Christmas Eve air in rural Babono. The search for answers as to who would commit such an unspeakable act was met with sounds of anguish. Dorsetty's hellish Christmas Eve nightmare would last 2 full days until he eventually succumbed to his wounds on Saturday, 26th December, at the intensive care unit of the Owen King European Hospital. Emergency response officials reveal that the dwelling where Dorsetty was left for dead was destroyed by fire.
Officers at the Babono Fire Station responded to a structural fire at Chassin Babono on Thursday, 24th December at approximately 4:20 a.m. Emergency personnel found one structure of galvanized construction measuring approximately 12 by 26 feet ablaze. The structure, which was occupied by one individual, was fully destroyed. As a result of the fire, one male individual who suffered burns on his body was transported to the OKEU hospital for medical treatment. No other person or property was affected because of this incident.
The barbaric attack has raised questions of arson. The fire is said to be under investigation by the St. Lucia Fire Service. Law enforcement officials are also examining the circumstances surrounding the inhumane Christmas Eve assault, with the perpetrators of the malevolent deed still at large.
24th December 2020, police responded to an incident at Chassin Babono, where it was reported that Winston Dorsetty was severely beaten and burnt. He was escorted to the OKEU hospital, where he remained in the intensive care unit until the 26th of December 2020, where he succumbed to his injuries.
Did he die as a result of the torture inflicted on his body or the searing fire that tore through his skin?
A post-mortem examination is scheduled to determine the cause of death. No one is in custody in relation to this matter, but police are continuing their probe.
Speculation is rife as to the motive behind the unspeakable act carried out on Dorsetty that has horrified the nation. Loved ones are reportedly demanding justice. They claim the victim was no troublemaker and did not deserve to be subjected to such a cruel fate.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Windsor Johnston. The Senate is expected to vote this week on whether to override President Trump's veto on a massive defense spending bill. NPR's Franco Ordonez reports the House voted to override it last night, delivering a bipartisan rebuke to the president.
The Senate is controlled by Republicans, but it's considered likely members will also override the veto. There is no question the Senate has the votes to do so, but Republicans have proven repeatedly that they don't like to go against Trump, and this would actually be the first congressional override of a President Trump veto.
NPR's Franco Ordonez reporting. Stocks opened higher on Wall Street this morning, extending record highs posted on Monday. NPR's Scott Horsley reports the Dow Jones Industrial Average jumped about 130 points in early trading.
The stock market rally continued in Asia overnight, with Japan's Nikkei average reaching its highest level in more than 30 years. Stocks were also up in Hong Kong and South Korea, while the Shanghai Composite Index fell. In the U.S., both the Dow and the Nasdaq closed in record territory on Monday, boosted in part by airline and cruise ship stocks. Investors welcomed the signing of a $900 billion coronavirus relief bill after President Trump had suggested he might veto the measure. The House voted Monday to increase the individual relief payments in the package from $600 to $2,000, as Trump wants. That increase faces likely resistance, though, in the GOP-controlled Senate. Scott Horsley, NPR News, Washington.
Georgia's much-anticipated Senate runoff elections are 1 week from today. Republican incumbents David Perdue and Kelly Loeffler are locked in tight races with Democrats Jon Ossoff and Raphael Warnock. Georgia Public Broadcasting Stephen Fowler reports early voting is underway in an election that will determine control of the U.S. Senate.
More than 2.3 million people have voted absentee by mail or early in person so far.
While Georgia won't match its record 5 million votes cast in the November election, it's still a big surge for a runoff. Absentee voter data shows that surge is driven by large metro Atlanta counties that typically vote Democratic, as well as Democrats who live in rural southwest Georgia. Republicans are banking on a big Election Day turnout, boosted by a Monday night rally with President Trump to defeat the Democratic challengers and retain control of the Senate. Otherwise, Vice President-elect Kamala Harris would have the tie-breaking vote. For NPR News, I'm Stephen Fowler in Atlanta.
Stocks are trading higher at this hour on Wall Street. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is up 76 points at 30,480. The Nasdaq Composite down 18 points. The S&P 500 up 7. You're listening to NPR News in Washington. Central Croatia has been hit by another powerful earthquake. Officials say the magnitude 6.3 quake struck in a town southeast of the capital today, reducing numerous buildings to rubble. Rescue teams are combing through debris searching for survivors. The same area was struck by a magnitude 5.2 quake on Monday. India is the latest country to report cases of the new strain of the coronavirus. Sashmita Pathak reports the new variant, first detected in the United Kingdom, is believed to be more contagious.
6 people who arrived in India recently from the UK are infected with the new variant of coronavirus. They are in isolation in 3 Indian cities, and authorities are tracing their contacts. The Indian government has been testing tens of thousands of passengers who came from the UK over the past month or so. Their samples are being checked for the new strain, which is believed to be more contagious. Last Wednesday, India suspended flights originating from the UK through the end of the year over fears of the spread of the new strain that has been detected in more than a dozen countries so far. For NPR News, I'm Sushmita Pathak in Mumbai.
Public health officials in Thailand have issued new coronavirus restrictions amid fresh outbreaks in the country. The government is ordering some entertainment venues in Bangkok to close during the New Year's holiday. The nation has reported 2 major outbreaks in the past month. One was traced back to a seafood market near the capital. Thailand has recorded more than 6,000 cases of the virus since the start of the pandemic. This is NPR News.
That was the WinFM Headline News, brought to you by KDP Enterprises, Caribbean Alliance, Carrie Brewery, CNC Trading, The Grange.
Shipping your cargo shouldn't be a hassle. It can be as easy as a single call to Amerijet International, your worldwide cargo transportation solution. We provide all the services you need to ship your goods anywhere in the world. Whether your shipment is fresh, frozen, large or small, alive or hazardous, you can count on Amerijet to deliver it safe and sound. Amerijet International, by land, sea or air. We get it there. For more information, visit us online at www.amerijet.com or call us at KDP Enterprises, telephone number 466-9595.
Tis the season to save with Delayed Walwyn and Caribbean Alliance Insurance. Purchasing a new car this Christmas? Save up to 65% off. Yes, that's 65% off your motor insurance premiums. Switch and save up to an additional 30% discount on your premiums. Visit us at Liverpool Road, Bastyr, St. Kitts, or Hunkins Drive, Nevis. Call 465-2631 or 469-5303. Promotion ends December 31st. Quotations valid until January 15. Terms and conditions apply. 'Tis the season to save up to 65% off.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Did you know that the Grange Healthcare Facility is the first purpose-built non-governmental healthcare organization on St. Kitts, offering 24-hour nursing, therapeutic, and residential care for older adults? It's situated at Otley, 7 miles east of Bastyr in beautifully landscaped surroundings. The Grange has a team of highly trained professionals and provides care that's rated as being comparable with UK and North American standards. The Grange offers varied accommodation to suit your individual needs, and our all-inclusive packages make the cost of care per hour the most competitive on the island. Services include convalescent care for all ages, daycare facilities for older adults, rehabilitation services, and training and continuing education for healthcare providers. For more information, call 466-5525 or 465-8020, fax 466-8221, or email thegrangehealth@gmail.com, or visit our website at www.grangehealthcarefacility.com.
Maybe it's the way the brilliant gold liquid reflects our sunshine, or how the bright blue of its label mirrors the clear Caribbean skies overhead. Maybe it's the fresh, crisp taste of this beastly cold beer on a scorching hot day. Maybe it's even the way it brings us all together. But one thing is for sure, Carib is very much a part of who we are wherever we're from in the Caribbean. Carib, it's the way we play. Drink responsibly.
Without limits, happy and free. The skin you're in with no apology. The one to seize the day. Grab an LLB. Live, love, be. With LLB. Live, love, be. Live, love, be. Be who you know you can be. Grab an LLB. Live, love, be. Angostura, lemon, lime, and bitters. Live, love, be.
We're different. We're 98.9. 98.9. Win FM.
Brings us all closer together with special Christmas offers for you, like free installation of high-speed internet for your home when you sign up. On the go, top up $35 and enjoy 2 gigabytes bonus data. Plus, enjoy great handset savings to share every special moment. Flow connects you to all you want for Christmas. Conditions apply.
Paint it, tile it, improve it. Your walls, paint it. Your floors, tile it. Your home, improve it. Huge savings at the Hossford's Building Center. Paint it, tile it, improve it. Sales event happening now. Yes. Come to Hossford's Building Center now and get savings of 25% off all paint and up to 75% off all tiles. Yes, yes. Nothing's are gonna keep at Hossford's with up to 75% off piles of tiles in all styles and 25% off all paint. Come now and get a chance to win $500 shopping spree at Value Mart with the purchase of 5 gallons of paint or more. That's right. Buy 5 gallons or more of paint and you get a chance to win $500 in free groceries starting now until December 31st, 2020. It's your home, so paint it, tile it, improve it at Hossford's Building and Nevis Center's year-end Paint It, Tile It, Improve It sale. Come now, save big, and simply paint it, tile it, and improve it. The event starts now and ends ends December 31st, 2020. Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
brings us all closer together with special Christmas offers for you, like free installation of high-speed internet for your home when you sign up. On the go, top up $35 and enjoy 2 gigabytes bonus data. Plus, enjoy great handset savings to share every special moment. Flow connects you to all you want for Christmas. Conditions apply.
Paint it, tile it, improve it. Your walls, paint it. Your floors, tile it. Your home, improve it. Huge savings at the Hosford's Building Center. Paint it, tile it, improve it. Sales event happening now. Yes. Come to Hosford's Building Center now and get savings of 25% off all paint and up to 75% off all tile. Yes, yes. Nothing's are gonna keep at Hosford's with up to 75% off piles of tiles in all styles and 25% off all paint. Come now and get a chance to win $500 $100 shopping spree at Value Mart with the purchase of 5 gallons of paint or more. That's right. Buy 5 gallons or more of paint and you get a chance to win $500 in free groceries. Starting now until December 31st, 2020. It's your home. So paint it, tile it, improve it. At Hawksworth Building and Nevis Center's year-end Paint It, Tile It, Improve It sale. Come now. Save big and simply paint it, tile it, and improve it. The event starts now and ends December 31st, 2020. Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
She got the brown eyes, caramel thighs, long hair, no wedding ring. Hey, I saw you looking from across the way, and now I really wanna know your name. She got the white dress, but when she's wearing less, man, you know that she drives me crazy. The brown eyes, beautiful smile, you know I love watching you do your thing.